Some of you see it differently. For some of you, I'm the guy that you look forward to seeing on Twitch, that you take time out of your day to watch. I'm the guy that you're in his Discord and it's blowing the fuck up all the fucking time, and you feel bad for muting it, but you mute it anyway because you just can't take it anymore. For some, I'm the guy that you can just say whatever you want around and I'll be cool with it. Because there's a lot of hard asses out there that aren't cool with a lot of funny shit and don't have a sense of humor. Bottom line is, I hope that I can be your friend. Because the most fascinating thing about YouTube to me is the community that it draws in. And for a lot of people on YouTube, a lot of the successful people that I just simply don't put my time into watching, that are very rich, that are very loud, obnoxious, hot, very beautiful people on the outside. It comes from a place of insecurity. It comes from a place of, it's a selfish thing. And to be completely sincere and honest with you, that is the last thing I want this to anywhere be. I hate coming across as selfish because I know what it's like to put time into something out of your day and watch somebody else and cheer for somebody else that you've never met in person, but you're just watching funny videos of them. And the fact that I have 1,000 subscribers, 1,000 people doing that, it's one of the most proudest things I've ever been of anything in my life. And I mean that with all my heart. This doesn't look very good, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's okay though. I didn't think I would make this video. I didn't think this would ever happen. I honestly thought that I would give this till December 21st. I'm sorry. December 31st, 2020. And I would say, yeah, I gave it a shot. It's not for me. Well, I'm so happy to be eating pizza here with you guys. And I'm so happy that I could not be more wrong. I've been thinking about what this video would look like and how I would properly thank you for 1,000 subscribers and properly celebrate it. But I still haven't been able to come to the conclusion, but my heart has been telling me one thing, and that's honesty. That's to be real with you and to be completely emotionally available, completely telling. And if this is really as meaningful as I'm going to tell you it is, then I need to truly show it. So I like eating pizza. I like eating pizza a lot. I like eating certain things. I'm a weird guy. I have a lot of picky food habits. I don't like my cheeseburgers with any vegetables on it. I don't really like vegetables in general. I have my cheeseburgers plain and dry. And I get a lot of shit for it. My parents don't like that. A lot of the girlfriends I've had don't like that. And I always get weird faces from like a waiter or anybody that I order, because I order a cheeseburger plain and dry almost every other fucking day of my life. And I also really like bacon now on my cheeseburger. Now, I'm going somewhere with this, I promise, but I always wanted a presence on YouTube. And the reason I ever first became a filmmaker or ever tried pursuing film was because of YouTube. And every time someone asks me what got you into film, I always say it was YouTube. Now, you might be asking me, like, why are we just now seeing this then from 2020? Well, I want to take this time to tell a little bit of a story. I know I like telling stories a lot on this channel and a lot on Twitch, live and all, but there's something about this one, about this time around, that just feels right. And I'm so happy for that. When I was in 5th grade, I had a friend named Hayden. I was a weird fucking guy in 5th grade. I was a weird guy in general. I still am a weird guy, as I said. But Hayden was very acquainted with gaming culture. And this is back in 2006 or 5. 2006, I believe. And YouTube was a year old at the time. This is when we started seeing the beginning of Smosh, the beginning of Fred, the beginning of a lot of vlogs and things back then when YouTube was really... When Charlie Bit My Finger was the funniest goddamn thing in the world. And now, I don't know. It's like, it changes every day. Now it's like Glizzy or some shit. But back when Charlie Bit My Finger was the funniest thing in the world, this guy came up to me on the playground and he was like, we should make a YouTube channel. Let me tell you about YouTube. And I don't know why he approached me about it. Because if he didn't, my life wouldn't. Maybe it would have eventually found its way here, but I don't know. He approached me and he says, I think we should do this thing called the Orange Jacket Show. And I was like, what? And he had this orange jacket that he would wear every day that was like really cool. It was a cool jacket. And he would sit on the playground and he would say, let's just shoot something. And he knew that I had gotten a camera for my 10th birthday. I had asked for a camera for God knows why. I don't know why I did. But I had asked for a camera for my birthday. And I got it. And I remember that night I got it. I made this very cringe, extraordinarily cringe. It is gone from the face of the earth. I cannot even find it if I tried. Video that got 9 views on YouTube. And it was me basically shirtless in my room, going around my room, because I didn't understand what shirtless was. And I was 9-year-old being shirtless, so that was weird. But I was running around my room, and I was filming myself, and I was like, this is me, this is my life, like, I have a PlayStation 2 with baseball 2 or MLB 2K7 and fucking all this other crazy shit, like, that is so old now, and now we're at 2K21, like, what the hell. I would make dumb sounds and be dumb and just try. I thought I was the funniest kid, and I just wanted to be cool, you know what I mean? I so much of what my younger days were about this effort of being cool. And I still kind of struggle with that these days because I don't necessarily think I'm cool. But that's partially what I'm trying to get at here. I'm a quirky guy. I rage in video games. I eat shit very weirdly. I am a weird guy in general. My films are weird. My thoughts are weird. My relationships are weird. I have a horrible track record with toxic relationships and crazy girlfriends. And I am just a weird dude. But I was told from a young age, and by many different people, that I would not be able to do certain things that I wanted to do. And it's so funny that a lot of that was so related to YouTube. There was so many YouTube channels that I made that I got in trouble for by either school or my parents that I had to take down. The first one I mentioned, obviously, with the funny guy, right? Being the dumb fuck, running around the room. And then there was this other one that I made for me just doing dumb skits where I would take my sister's laptop late at night, and she had a webcam on her laptop. So I would take it, and from the hours of 1 a.m. to about 5 a.m. in the morning, I would shoot this dumb little webcam video, edit it together, and post it on YouTube, and wake up to like 20 to 50 views, which was a lot to me back then. And it was enough for me to feel like I was validated, like I was worth something, like I was cool. I was bullied a lot in middle school. I was not the most popular kid. I was probably the least popular kid. And those numbers on YouTube that would either be 50 to 100 or sometimes 173,000 would be something that the bullies would really hate. That all worked out up until a friend's parents saw my YouTube channel and they reported it to the school. Little kid, fucking doing dumb shit, whatever the fuck, underage, you know how that goes, right? My parents would force me to take down the videos one by one and then close the channel. And it ruined me. Nothing hurt more than seeing all the work you've done and then just crash and burn right before your eyes and then just be for nothing, right? Later in high school, I had a friend approach me that wanted to make this YouTube channel, and I kind of took his idea and I said, what if we did vlogs in high school? What if we did this thing where we snuck a camera in class throughout our day and we just filmed ourselves and we made a vlog every week for our lives, our high school lives, because we went to a very Catholic, very intense high school. And we'd made something called the Three Best Friend. And Gerald knows about this. He's probably watching this video. Chris knows about this. They definitely know about this. Good times. There were nights when I was editing for that thing that really solidified, oh my god, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. I want to make movies. I want to be an editor. I want to be a director. I want to shoot things. I want to make things for people to watch them and enjoy them the way that I do. Every day at school, I wouldn't talk to my parents on the ride there. It was a 30-minute drive to school. Every day I would have headphones on and I would watch the little TV screens that we had in the back seat. I would watch King Kong. I would watch Project X. I would watch movies that they didn't know I was watching. Fucking all these movies. And I'd watch directors' commentaries. And everything about me wanted to be a filmmaker so bad. I wanted to do what they were doing, even if I didn't even know how. And my way of doing that was through YouTube. Now, of course, once again, when we had shot all these videos, we shot about 10 videos. We got to maybe like 30 to 50 subscribers on the Three Best Friend. It eventually got taken down because, again, somebody's kid was in it. Their parents saw it. They got in trouble. They called the school. School called my parents. School was like, what the hell is your kid doing? What the hell is going on here? And my parents were, again, very livid at me. They forced me to take it down, and that was even worse than it was before. It was the most painful thing I ever had to do. Since then, I made another channel. We tried to do the Three Best Friend Strikes Back kind of thing, and that did not go so well. We did a number of different things. I would do a number of different things to attempt to try to get back to this sort of dream of YouTube success or just general success from my editing and my filming. Until eventually, when I was about a senior in high school, I was asked, what do you want to do? What do you want to be? And I would typically say economics or business. But when my friends would ask me, I would say I want to be a director. I want to be a filmmaker. And it took me a while to really have the guts to be able to tell my parents, or college person, I want to be a filmmaker. And eventually something just clicked in me where I realized I'm going to be miserable every day for the rest of my life if I settle for something that I just kind of don't want to do. If I settle for my second choice, you know what I mean? Without even giving my first choice a chance. So I said, I don't care if it's the most Catholic, dumbest college in all of the world. I will go to the most Catholic college in California, and I will make it work somehow. And that's exactly what I did. I went to a Catholic college with 300 kids there that is likely going to go under in the next year or two. And I learned everything I needed to know about film. I did what I did with that place. I met the most amazing friends of my life. I created the most amazing things I've ever created. And I learned the most important things about life. I met Mr. Tendershake there. Without Mr. Tendershake, there would be no Warzone Clutch. I wouldn't have this community of talented artists and filmmakers around me that drive me, that inspire me, that make me realize no matter how much I suffer and no matter how crazy I feel about myself, I'm not that crazy. In fact, I'm kind of a genius. That's pretentious. That's really pretentious. I'm sorry. We're all geniuses, is what I mean to say. And I think it's so funny because back when this started, in March, I was in a bad place. I was in a place that I'd never really found myself in, and an extraordinary amount of self-doubt. And I did not think that there was any way I could make it out of this. I didn't think there was any way. When the virus hit, I don't know how the hell I was going to get a manager before graduation. I don't know how the hell I was going to succeed with filmmaking. I didn't know how all my connections fell through. Everybody was just it was like the world had literally ended. Until one morning, Mr. Tendershake wakes me up and he says, "Let's play Warzone." And I remember that morning and that win like it was yesterday. And it's very often that I sit and I'll rewatch that video, not for the comedy of it. I look at it and I see how fucking clutch that was. Playing through that in the moment and just being on fire that whole Warzone game. Winning barely, which we shouldn't have won. And I immediately recorded it, and I was so happy, I was so euphoric, and I was like, that's the best Battle Royale win I'll ever have in my life. I never need to win a game in my life again. I never need to play another shooter in my entire life again. The whole point of Battle Royales is done now. Because everyone wants that one big win, right? That one big win that's going to change it all. That you just got to get that rush of the dub, right? I was like, I'm good after that. I don't need another dub after that. I remember recording it, saving it to my phone, sending it over to my friends from high school. And to me, that was the end of it. It was just bragging rights. It was just me being able to say, this is the best Warzone win you'll ever see in your life. That's it. Until my friend Gerald says, you should post that on TikTok. And at the time, my girlfriend at the time was on TikTok, and she was making the cringiest fucking videos you've ever seen in your fucking life. I'm talking like, oof, making cat girls look normal. Cat girls are normal. They're very beautiful. They're very hot. Anyway, and I'm so happy I could say that now because I held it back when we were dating, but now that we're not dating, oh my fucking god, that was so fucking cringe. Holy shit, that was cringe. But like stonks, TikTok is very similar. With stocks, it's very confusing and it's very weird to hear about, and it's very like, how the fuck do you make millions off of that shit? Oh, I bet it is, but I'm never gonna get into it. I'll never be able to be that good to make millions off of it a day, right? And you don't give a fuck about it. You'll hear like, oh, the Dow Jones did whatever the fuck today. Like they did 1,000 points today. Oh, great. I don't give a fuck. How much is normal for the Dow Jones? I don't care. Nobody cares, right? Until your money is in it. Until it's your money on the line, and whatever that fucking Dow Jones does, you're fucking scared shitless. And you're very excited if it goes your way, or very sad if it doesn't. And I will say this about TikTok. It's really shitty and it's really cringe and just a weird place to be until it's your video on the line and you're fucking going viral and you're like, all these people are commenting and it's going everywhere and it's getting shared on meme pages and all that shit. So now I have this really beautiful appreciation for TikTok because without it, we would not be here. Without so many things along the way, we would not be here. And it's insane how so many little things can bring up, can build together to become the most biggest and important thing ever. And I mean to say this about our community. Every single person here means something to me. Whether I know your real name or not. Whether I remember you or not in the chat or in the Discord. Or whether you've said hi to me on Twitch, Discord, or not. You mean something to me. Life just kind of hits you sometimes. You never know when it's going to hit you. But I've In my 23 years of life, I'm not that old, but I act like I'm a lot older than I actually am. I know that. I've been told that. I've been told that I'm an old soul and I should get over myself and I shouldn't be so fucking existential, right? But I will say this. The best things that your life will have come when you're not looking for them. They come when you least expect it, when you didn't know you needed it so badly. I didn't know I needed this so badly. The months after that, I thought it was just a phase. I was like, this is really cool. I really want to do this because my heart said this is everything we wanted to do. We should keep pushing this. We could make this work. We could be something great. We could have a big community. We could have everyone happy, and we could make something beautiful. And it was really hard to start because it was like it came in waves. It's like this big, very popular, like I was getting like 10 to 15 viewers a stream, and then we hit affiliate and everyone was like, oh my god, we hit affiliate, and it just kind of dropped a little bit then. And then I started thinking less about it, and because I was worried more about my fucking career in film, and I was like, I need to focus on this, not Twitch. Twitch is just temporary, blah blah blah. And I took it for granted. All my friends that I'd made, all the memories we'd made, I'd said, I'm not good enough anyway. I've been told in the past how I should just stop. Why is this any different? This is different. Everything I've learned from here about YouTube channels, life, communities, friendship, just being myself, it matters the most now because this is everything I've wanted. I don't know where we're going from here. I don't know how much we have left to go. I don't know if we're going to hit 10,000 subscribers, 100,000, or 1,000,000. But I do know that where we are now, I cannot be more grateful. And I want to make a promise to myself watching this years from now, and whoever else is watching this now or years from now. I promise I will never take you for granted. I promise I will not give up on this community. I promise that I will always remember what it's like to be in the midst of taking a risk when you have 0 to 100 subscribers on YouTube, when you have such low numbers that bring you down so much, that make you feel like you're never going to hit big. You're never going to get 4 digits on your fucking subscriber count. You're never going to get 5 or 6 or 7. I promise you, I will do what I can to help you, because I truly believe there are so many people in this community that I've met that deserve it, that want it. And if I could have the opportunity, if I was powerful enough to just have one of you guys on my stream and just shout you out simply, and that's all you needed to get the necessary start to your Twitch streams or any dreams like that, I would do it. I would do that in a heartbeat for some of you guys. You know who you are. I've said this before. I'll say it again. This is just the beginning. I could not be more thankful and more proud of what we've done. We're only going up from here. Thank you so much.